What is going on, everybody? Welcome to build number 21. We are building the arms today. I have a set of 12-pound dumbbells and a set of 8-pound dumbbells that I'm going to be using. And let's go ahead and get those arms moving around. So inhale, bring your arms all the way up. And then exhale, just let them fall underneath, crisscross, bring them up again. Exhale, crisscross the other way so the other arm comes in front. Keep that going. Open your chest, relax through the neck, the shoulders. Make sure you're twisting both ways. One more each direction. Awesome. All right, take a wide base of support. Hinge over those legs. Plant into one hand, and you're going to twist the other arm up. So pull shoulders to stack, lengthen through the back. Little pulse at the top, pull, pull, pull. Try to keep those hips nice and level. Keep that breath going. Perfect. All right, twist around, and we're gonna do a walk out plank. So just reach over those legs, grab tight through the core, walk yourself all the way into a plank. Shoulders over those wrists. If you need to drop onto your knees, go ahead. And then we're just going to do swimmers alternating side to side. So you're going to bring your right arm forward and around, plant it, left arm forward and around. So doing that backstroke, range of motion through the shoulders, combined with waking up your core. Here's 3. We're going to go 2 more each side. 4, slide those shoulder blades back and down. 5. So now we're going to go the other direction. Bring your arm behind and then forward. So now we're going to hit that breaststroke. Try to keep those shoulders up on top of the wrists. Lock in deep through that belly. There's a little twist that goes on here. You just got to give range and space for your arms. 1 more each side. Good. All right, push back into that down dog. Slide your shoulder blades down. Make your fingertips nice and wide. Elbows tuck in. Grab deep into the core. So make sure that you have control of that low back here. All right, we're going to be hinging forward and back on one hand. So if you need to stay on your knees and just keep moving your arm as we are, that's great. Or you're going to reach the right arm back to your left ankle, slide all the way forward into a plank with your right arm reaching forward. Otherwise, you can plant back into your plank. So we're going to go 5, focus on grab through the back. 4, 3, this is our little core grab for today as well. 2, connect deep into that abdomen. And 1, other side. Reach. Take your time. These shouldn't be rushed. We're going to try our best to get those hips level when you're in that forward plank. 3, 4, and 5. All right. Drop down onto those knees. Hinge back into your child's pose. Feel the belly. Stay strong. I want your elbows to stay up off the ground. Your head is up as well. Slide the shoulder blades down. Then you're going to bring your shoulders all the way forward. Contract the core. Shoulders over the wrist as far as they'll go. And then hinge back. Reach forward again. Little wrist warm up. Get some stretch through the forearms as well. Remember, we want to lock into that abdomen. See if you can keep the low back stable and flat. All right, keep your shoulders up over the wrist. You might need to move your hands back just a little. And we're going to make little circles. Rotate around. We'll go 3 one direction and then 3 the other. Keep that transverse draw in the belly. If you're not sure what that is, it's grabbing your transverse abdominis, which are the deep muscles of the core, other direction. on the side front of your belly. So they help support the low back. And if you draw your belly up toward your low back, you should be able to feel that contraction. All right, we're going to turn our hands the other way. So the palms face up towards your armpits. Rotate your inner elbows to the front and then let them open wide. Rotate to the front and then open wide. Keep that transverse draw so the belly holds strong. Perfect. All right, and then just ball into your knuckles. So push onto your knuckles, lift up out of those shoulders, grab into your transverse muscles. Perfect. And then we're going to go back onto the palms with the fingertips facing our knees. Bend your right elbow, bend your left. You should feel nice stretch through your forearms here. Perfect. Okay, curl those toes under. Sit your hips back. Take your right arm behind. Pull on that right arm with your left hand and then reach your left ear to left shoulder. Tuck your chin in, roll it back. Tuck in and roll it back. Other side, pull that hand across. Right ear, right shoulder, tuck the chin and roll. Okay, we're going to start with push-ups and shoulder taps. If push-ups are difficult for you or don't work for shoulders, upper back, what's going on in your neck, you can either stay on your knees, you can do a wall push-up or an elevated push-up, or you can try to just hold a plank. Just start building stability through the upper back. If it's still too much, hit up that transverse draw from your hands and knees. So your hands are going to be wide. You're just going to hold here, and I want you to practice isometric contraction in through the chest and the triceps and the back. So it's like you're rooting into the ground, getting ready to push up and off. Or if you think of a super heavy weight up on that upper back, you're supporting against it. So try to build that chest cavity, your back, and the muscles under your armpits. Okay, so otherwise you're going to do a shoulder tap to push up. And we're going to do 10 total push-ups, belly nice and strong. We're going to take our time, try to focus on range. So we'll drop into a push-up, tap opposite elbow or opposite hand to shoulder. So we'll go 5 taps each side, 10 push-ups total. After that, we're going to do a skull crusher. So I'm going to be using my 12s separated for this one. You can also use one heavier weight. I'm going to set up into a glute bridge. Elbows are going to squeeze in tight. Hands come down along your ears. And these I'm going to hit 15 reps here. All right. Elbows will stay right over the shoulders, squeezed in tight so that you can get that work into the triceps. So the hands will come right along the temples. It's a little bit more difficult if the hands are separated than if you're holding one heavy weight. So I'd like for you to give it a shot, see how it feels. And then we're going to hit 4 burpees. Only 4. I want them controlled, contracted. This is how we're going to get our core in today, minus what we got with our warm-up. But the big focus is on your core, your triceps, and your back. Okay, so you're going to plant those hands. When you drop down, I want your chest to hit the ground. So if that means that the whole body hits the ground, you'll still need your toes tucked under. That's fine. Then come up on your quads and knees and jump or step in from there. And then you'll jump. Only 4. Focus the core. Focus that full chest drop. I promise if you can start building that, even if you get 2, I'd rather you get less, really solid, really good form burpees. You'll build the back and the muscles behind the armpits, which are awesome and we need for everything else. Okay, I'm going to go back to my 12s. I'm going to hit a curl and a press. If you do not press overhead, just hit a curl and then a half curl. Full curl, half curl, full curl, half curl. So you get double the amount of curls. Then you're going to do a 2-way shoulder fly. Set into the core. Make sure those knees soft. So 1 and 2. So we're going to go 10 total of those. Then you're going to get 4 more burpees or however many number you chose. And then we're going to do an upright row. We're going to go back into our 15 reps, just like we hit for our skull crushers. Elbows come high and wide. Pinch between your shoulder blades. So these can be awkward sometimes. open the chest. Make sure you're not hunkering forward. And don't worry what goes on with the weights. It's all about the elbows, just how high your elbows get. Even if it's out to here, you're going to build that mid delt, so the middle part of your shoulder, and you're going to build stability, if you think about it, in that upper middle back, those rhomboids. All right, then we're going to go kickbacks. Elbows will be up, and we're going to go 10 reps here, and then 4 burpees. And we should have plenty of time to hit 3 rounds. So that's the goal. All right, we're going to start with those push-up shoulder taps. Going for range, flexion through the core, pushing through the chest, bracing with that back. So push and tap. Push and tap. 3, 4, 5. Check in with the core. 8. Set into the back. And 10. All right, we're going to flip over onto our backs and hit your skull crushers. Set those hips up. Start with your elbows right over the shoulders. Pinch your elbows so that they roll towards your knees, and we're going to go 15 reps. 1. You're in control of your drop as much as you are with that press. Stay relaxed between your ears and shoulders. Keep your wrists strong. You need to keep your bracing through the upper back. We need our upper back to help support for all the other things going on through the shoulders, the arms, the elbows, forearms, and wrists. 3, 2, and 1. All right, our burpees are going to feel good after those triceps. You definitely get into the triceps with burpees. Focus that core. 1, 2. Remember, keep those hips in line with shoulders. 4. Well done. There's our 4th. Okay, curl and press. Just 10 here. Shoulders back and down. Belly strong. Keep those elbows tight next to the rib cage. 3, 4. This is a great opportunity going from all the way down to all the way up. So a big range of motion with those arms. Great opportunity to keep track of the pelvis by engaging the core. 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful job. All right. Stretch through those forearms. Stretch through those shoulders. And then we're going to get our 2-way fly. 5 each direction, 10 total. Slide those shoulders back and down. Open wide to the side and then in front. Make sure the work is in the shoulders as opposed to the neck. So feel like your hands are pulling away from the shoulders. 9 and 10. Now you also watch that chest. When your hands drop, making sure the chest doesn't drop as well. Okay, burpees. Squeeze those elbows in. 4. Coming up from my quads already. I just want to get that full drop. Elbow squeeze. Core locks. Okay. Upright row. Sticking with our 10 reps. No, wait. We want 15 of these. 15. 2, Super proud chest. Get those elbows up and wide. Just open those elbows. The hands will follow. So you don't need to pull your forearms up over your elbows at all. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. I don't think I've done those for a while. All right, we're going to go into kickbacks. Those will be 10. Then we have another set of our burpees. Arms are feeling toasted already. I love it. We're building them. We want to get to that noodle status. That's our goal today. 4. Don't forget your core. 8, 9, and 10. Keep those elbows up as you extend the arms back. Hold a split second, then move from there. 4 burpees. Lock the core. And 4. Perfect. All right. Gearing up for those push-ups. We're going to take a little shoulder stretch. Same thing. Pull. Left hand across. Stretch through your neck. Pull the right hand across. Stretch through. All right. Push up. Shoulder tap. Quick work. 1 round down. 2 to go. Go for range. 2. 4. Don't rush it. Time under tension. 6. Go just a little deeper than you really want to. 8. 9. 10. Feel those core muscles contract there as well. Alrighty. Skull crushers, 15 reps. Those arms should be tired. Go back into that glute bridge if you'd like. Strong wrists. Get those elbows set. Here we go. As you fatigue, your elbows are going to want to start widening apart. So really keep track there. Keep them pinched. 8. Relax in the neck. Woo! Feel those triceps build. 2, 3 to go. Keeping those elbows in. Love the shake. 15. All right. Back to those wonderful burpees. Keep that core going. Oh, yeah. Getting that chest all the way to the ground. Okay. Curl and press. Chest tall. Keep those hips set. Knees and toes line up. Really focus as you get your hands overhead. Check in with what you're feeling. Can you work both directions of the move? Knees stay soft. Make sure those hips don't start pushing forward. Open those shoulders back, roll them down. 9. And 10. It's crazy how heat can build up. I mean, just a few sessions ago, we were doing a lot heavier with our overhead press. So it's crazy how different styles, different sets burn you differently. All right, we're going to do our shoulder fly. 5 each way. That lateral raise, that's a tough one. 3. 4. Whew. I want to try not to hinge. This is 5. Keep that body still. All right. Make sure those arms can support you. Get that chest to the ground. 4. That's a good number. Okay, kickbacks. Really stay focused on that lifted elbow. Shoulders back and down. Get your chest pretty far forward. So your upper arm stays parallel to the ground. Control your drop. Lengthen the back. 7. Grab the belly. You got it. 9. 10. I forgot our upright rows. Sorry about that. Going back. I was excited for those triceps, I guess. Okay, we have 15 of these. Lifted chest. Open those elbows. Stay flexed all the way down, not just on the way up. Take your brain to the mid delt. That middle back pinch. 5 to go. Make sure the core holds strong. 2 and 1. Hui. Then we have our burpees. Oh. Hui. Nice job, nice job. All right, spot on timing. Grab those hands behind the back. Open away from your hips. All right, we're going to get those push-ups first. I'm going to give myself a minute because I really want to try to keep my range. All right, keep control of your core. Push up to shoulder tap. Brace with your back and core. Push the floor away. Incorporate that chest. 4, 5, 6. You should be struggling on the way up. 8. If not, slow down. Get deeper. Find more self-flexion. 10. Okay. Skull crushers. Came to build the arms. I hope that's what you're feeling. If not, we probably need to chat. Okay. Belly strong. Feel those glutes. You got that foundation set. Your back It's flexed and set, supporting. Now really get those triceps heated up. Every last drop. 8. You should be having to focus. Stay really strong with those elbows. 3, 2, 1. Whew. So as you fatigue, you have to feel those shoulder blades really set in. That back has to support. Keep that flexion and support for your triceps and elbows to stay still. Feel the belly stay strong. 4. All right, curl press, and then our two-way fly. 10 of each. 2. 4. Check in. Notice what's getting tired. Double check the core. Really dig into the right muscle groups as you fatigue. 3 to go. Biceps rotate back. Shoulders. Open that chest. Keep your shoulder heads back. And don't lose your pelvis. 10. Woof. Alrighty. Building muscle. Even those little muscle groups. It's good. Keeps everything healthy. Shoulders back and down. This is good for bone density. Keeps our joints happy as long as you're staying in a healthy range of motion and you have the appropriate weights. You're using your back to help support, core to help support. Your joints will be happier. 4, gotta do a little shoulder roll. Last one. Oh yeah, there it is. Perfect. It's good being at capacity. Good, good. All right. Come on, burpees. Love me some burpees. Hug those elbows in. You're scraping the rib cage. All right. We're going to get those upright rows. 15. Okay. Shoulders up, back, and down. Feel the feels. Check in. 5. If I don't watch these, my right shoulder especially will roll forward. It moves straight into my elbow. But if I watch it, I can keep it out. So little pains, little chirps from the body is usually feedback. Something's not right. Last 2. Last 1. Muscle pain, that's great. Heart rate up, that's good. Almost falling on your head because your triceps are exhausted. Fantastic. Kickbacks. Again, shoulders back and down, hinge forward. So make sure that you can differentiate your pain. What kind of pain is it? 3. Push into that muscular heat, that muscular discomfort. 6. 7. How long can you get those arms? Double check that core. Last one. Woo! You get some good triceps today. Okay. Here we go. Last 4. Make them your best ones. And 4. Beautiful job. All right. I think we have a well-deserved child's pose. Hinge back on those heels. Reach your arms out in front. So wiggle your fingertips, grip and claw your way forward until your elbows stay up off the mat and you feel that stretch through the shoulders and the back of the arms. See if you can get your forehead on the ground and then put your hands together. Fold your elbows so that the thumbs come to the base of the neck. Walk your elbows forward a little more. Get that tricep stretch. All right. Put your butt up in the air, little puppy dog pose. Plant onto that right hand. Rotate the left arm up and then slide it under. Drive that shoulder all the way onto the ground. Pull your hips to the left. So that's going to help you get a little bit deeper stretch to that shoulder. How are those shoulders and ears doing? They should be still holding some separation apart. The shoulders still sliding down. All right, push into the right hand, help you come up. And we're going to go left hand on the ground, right arm lifts. Exhale, tuck under. Get all the way onto the outer edge of that right shoulder. And then pull your hips to the right. Oh, those mini muscles. Little arm muscles. Press into the hands. And then we're going to bring our body up into a downward facing dog. Help us get into our pigeon. Relax again through the neck. Grab deep into that core. Let's start with our right leg first. So flex your foot. Pull the right knee up to the right wrist. And then pull the right foot up toward your left hand. Walk your back knee back. But make sure the pelvis is square to the ground. Double check. Make sure you understand this. One of my in-person clients I was with the other day, I feel like we've done pigeon for so long. Double checked. They were really lifted off of that back leg. So double check. Know your positioning. This is our focus stretch for the series. I'm going to make sure we're doing it right. Such a great stretch. Rotate through your head. Just double check with the neck. Okay, plant into your hands. Take a little twist to the right. So if your right leg's forward, twist to the right. Okay, push into your hands. Let's go back into that downward facing dog. Now take your left knee, bring it up to your left wrist. Swing that left foot around toward your right wrist. And depending on your pigeon and your flexibility, your left foot may be more pulled back closer to the right hip as opposed to up toward the wrist. But remember, the goal is to keep that pelvis square to the ground. So that the front of the right thigh should be facing straight at the ground.
We have to keep our push-ups up too. We ended up with a lot of push-ups toward the end of the last series, our form and function, getting back into good push-up shape, especially if you can hit high reps and not have shoulder issues. So make sure to keep those coming. But it all helps, it all adds up. Get your little twist. All right, push into your hands again and walk those hands back to your feet. Grab your hands behind your back. Let them drop over the back of your head. Couple deep breaths. Thank you all so much for joining me. Your body thanks you as well. Keep up the good work. Each day adds up. Keep that consistency. I'll see you next time.